Hi Diana, how are
Hi,
you?
Kelly. Fine, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, good. I just wanted to ask a couple of questions so that we could let some of our clients or potential new people that we're going to work with know a little bit about you guys. So, if that's okay, can you maybe just give a wee snapshot for anybody that's been at Citizens Advice in Edinburgh before? Like, what kind of services in general do you offer?
Yeah, Citizens Advice is as it says, Citizens Advice. It's for everybody. So it's really just encouraging people to call if you've got any kind of questions, if you're struggling with anything. So that could be housing, debt, money, benefits questions, universal credit, EU settlement, immigration, and what I do is employment rights. If anybody, and that could be, it's really wide. So, especially currently people are struggling with questions about furlough, or businesses are just trying to find ways to get through this. So there's a lot of pressure for everybody, and it's just for anybody, employers, self-employed people, people who are employed, people who are looking for work, to get in touch. And we obviously work in partnership with Next Steps. So also making sure that to let people know that there's ongoing support, it's one-to-one support. And although we're now working remotely, we are still here, and we're available on the telephones and on the emails and on Zoom or Skype, I think. And I think especially for people who are worried about how to use technology, or if there's documents that people want help with filling in, so if that could be like a PIP form or immigration documents, those things are, that's a bit of a barrier sometimes, how to do that when you're on your own and you can't come into the bureau anymore for help. But we can try to do that with Zoom, and again, we would have a lot of patience and help people talk through it. And so it's really encouraging people just to get in touch. We don't want people to be out there and worrying about things, because there's often things we can do to help and help people to get information.
And it's a free service, isn't it, Diana?
Oh yes, it's a free service. It was actually set up after the Second World War, citizens helping citizens. So it's a really lovely thing. It's the doors are open for everybody. It's for free, and it's ongoing as well. So it's not just you can have help once, you can get help as many times as you need it.
And people all across Edinburgh can access the support.
Absolutely, yes. And I think for people who are really vulnerable, or they might not have the opportunity, they might not have the technical equipment or the know-how, we're trying to, again, with looking at health and safety very much, to have appointments-based meetings with people in the bureau, again in Leith and Muirhouse, and we will let the partners know once that's in place. So again, that's another possibility for people who are really struggling and are really on their own, to come in, but that would just be by appointments to keep everybody safe.
And so if, because obviously all our caseworkers are working with their clients at the moment, so if any of our existing clients need help, then to talk to the caseworker and we can refer to you. And if it's new clients, they can either get in contact with us if they need employability support as well, and then we can work in partnership. Or if it's just somebody that's seeing this video that maybe has got something that's not employability support, they can just phone. Would they get an appointment then for a phone back, or how does that work then?
Yes, people can just either through you get referred to the Next Step service on the Citizens Advice side. I mean, for general citizens advice questions such as money, housing, and so on, probably just get in touch with Citizens Advice directly, and the phone number is on the website. But if there's any questions about specifically employment rights or HR, again, there's employment specialists at Citizens Advice. But if anybody's already with the Next Step project with you guys, then you can refer through to me, and vice versa. If there's anybody who is contacting Citizens Advice and they might want to get help to find a job, I think it's a very challenging situation at the moment, then again, we can refer through to you. and we would just register somebody for the Next Step project. We would need to do that first, but again, that's something that we can talk people through, and then we can make sure that because once somebody's registered with Next Steps, then we don't need to do that a second time, even if they come through to the employability side, if they want help with CVs, job matching and so on. And then likewise, referring back into the Next Step at Citizens Advice for employment rights questions, HR questions, then again, that's already done, and we can support them in an ongoing way.
That's great, that's great. I think it's useful to know, because it might be that we have clients that we're working with that, you know, maybe see us as the people that do employability and don't necessarily think, oh, I'm just going to mention that actually I'm worried about my housing, or, you know, I've got this thing that I'm not quite sure about benefits. And if we don't know, then, you know, we can very easily and smoothly refer people to Citizens Advice. So I think it's good for everybody to know, so that, you know, they can
it's
just
really important. And this is why this partnership makes so much sense, because all this information is here. We're all working together to help an individual. So anything that people are worried about, please reach out, please ask for help. We will try our best to help.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks very much, Diana. All right, well, hope you guys stay safe, and hope we can support some people as much as possible.
Yes.